how to prevent and treat puppy biting. You think you're getting a puppy, but really you're getting a piranha. Number one thing you need to do is never yourself, your family, your children, or your friends, never allow them to play with the puppy with their hands. Never allow them to roughhouse, letting the puppy bite their hands or chase their hands. Always use a toy, an interesting toy, something the puppy enjoys biting. Always use a toy, never your hands. Number two, give a lot of different textured toys with different sounds, different smells, different tastes. Always, the puppies are teething. It's natural for them to explore with their face and taste things and to continue to massage their teeth and gums while they are teething. It's natural. They need to do it. Number three, don't scold your puppy. I know old school is you grab their ear, you grab their muzzle, you squeeze it. I know that's old school, but we don't do that. We redirect. You grab a toy that the puppy's interested in, and when they're chewing on something they shouldn't be chewing on, you give them something they should be chewing on. Redirect. Number four, but I believe is one of the very most important things, is socializing. Your puppy is learning to communicate in the human world, but a puppy still needs to be able to communicate in the dog world. You need to get your puppy around well-behaved, well-balanced, friendly adult dogs, because they will teach with body language and with sharp, just correction. They will teach a dog boundaries. If they're biting too hard, if they're playing too hard, an adult dog will help you nip that in the bud. And it's very good for the puppy to continue to learn those boundaries in the dog world. And you need to socialize them as far as take them places. If all they ever see is the inside of your house and your backyard, they need new things. They need to be stimulated. You need to take them out into the community while keeping them safe from disease. You need to get them stimulation. They need to see new sights, new sounds, new smells, new sniffs. It keeps their brain healthy and it keeps them thinking, and it will help them stay calm. And number 5 tip, teach your puppy to leave it. There's a lot of other seemingly useless tricks to teach them, but they're good for them as well. Your puppy wants to engage with you, and it's going to engage with you as it would another puppy, which is wrestling and biting and playing. Well, it wants to engage with you. You have to teach it how to, what manner you want them to engage with you. And so teach them tricks. Dogs love to trade rewards for behaviors. The more a puppy knows, the more balanced it's going to be, and the more enjoyable it's going to be around. And keep articles that your puppy shouldn't be chewing on off of the floor. If it's on the floor in my house, it's considered fair game. You keep it off of the floor, or the puppy's going to be tasting it. We call it pass the puppy in our house, but it's also called puppy ping pong, and it's a great way to exercise your puppy while stimulating their brain. You stand a few feet apart, and one person calls the puppy to them. In the beginning, you can just call them to you, and then give them a high value treat, and then no talk, no touch, no eye contact. Ignore the puppy and let the other person call them to them, and you can then after a few times of that high energy excitement, you get further and further apart, and the puppy's getting great exercise while practicing recall. And you can add into that, when the puppy comes to you, you can ask them to trade a behavior for a treat. Have them sit, have them lay, have them perform a trick. And then when your turn is over, the other person calls. If you only have one person in the household, then play fetch. You can put a ball or a toy on a tether and cast it out and then reel it back in until your dog is playing fetch. But exercise. A well-exercised puppy has a balanced mind and doesn't have pent-up emotions. A tired puppy does not ferociously bite on people.